What up, Crab Gang? It's Weary here with another tier list. Today I'm ranking all the core series Pokemon League champions from Generation 1 to Generation 8, including the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu games. First up, we have Alder, the champion of Unova. Alder's a wandering champion, helping the players stop Team Plasma and appearing at both the Relic Castle and End's Castle. In a unique twist, Alder cannot be challenged the first time you attempt the Elite Four, having just been defeated by N. You must battle him after defeating N yourself. Alder radiates strength, pursuing power throughout his life until his original Pokemon died. His strength and the strength of his team is nothing to laugh at, placing him at a solid B rank. Next, we have Blue, the champion of Kanto. Blue is perhaps the champion with the shortest reign, setting out on his Pokemon journey around the same time we did, and ended up being our greatest rival and opponent. He was the first rival we ever had, and the first champion we ever fought, setting a precedent for each future entry in the series. His inability to care for his Pokemon ultimately led to his downfall. Eventually, he becomes the Viridian City gym leader, as well as appearing in the Alolan Battle Tree. To see him develop from a hot-headed kid getting his first Pokemon and becoming our rival, to becoming the Indigo League champ shows that he has plenty of capability. A. Trace, the champion of Kanto in the Let's Go games. I haven't actually played the Let's Go games, but from what I've seen, Trace is basically a copy of Blue. For the lack of originality while still retaining the qualities we saw in Blue, he gets a B. Cynthia. The very name strikes fear in the hearts of men. Cynthia is the champion of the Sinnoh region. First met in Eterna City, she introduces herself to give us the cut HM, helps us clear a Psyduck roadblock, and asks us to deliver something to her grandmother. She later reveals herself to be the champion. Her team consists of brutal Pokemon capable of laying the hurt on all but the most powerful, challenging teams. She may not have a large role in Diamond and Pearl, however she has a greater role in Platinum and appears in other games, including Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and in Alola's Battle Tree. She can be battled in Generation 5, once again as one of the most powerful trainers in the game. S. Diantha is the champion of the Kalos region. She only meets the player a couple of times throughout X and Y, later appearing as the champion. She can be fought in the Battle Chateau, but she lacks the presence and power that other champions have had in the past. D. Hau isn't really a champion, as the Alolan League doesn't really have a champion by the time you face the Elite Four. Originally fulfilling the role of our rival, the original trainer you fight at the end of the Pokemon League is Professor Kukui, with Hau replacing him in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. D. Iris is originally the final gym leader in Pokemon White. She is not present in the Black version. She does not have much of an expanded role as a champion in Black and White too. As a gym leader in White, she made multiple appearances throughout the game, including in End's Castle. However, as a champion, she seems to be largely absent from the game. C. Professor Kukui is a legendary character. In fact, we ranked him quite highly in our Professor tier list. However, due to the fact that the Alola region didn't really have a Pokemon League or a champion, with Professor Kukui acting as a stand-in, I'm not really sure I can include him as a champion, as once you defeat him, he names the player the first champion of the Alola region. D. Lance is the champion of the Indigo League in Generation 2. I have mentioned before that I believe Generation 2 had large potential that was limited by its hardware, and we've seen its potential unlocked in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but unfortunately Lance's role did not expand with that. He helps us fight Team Rocket, and we battle him for the championship, but he also has the lowest leveled Pokemon team out of every champion in the entire series. I would love to rank him higher, but at least it was cool to see him grow from a member of the Elite Four to becoming the league champion. C. I don't want to rank Leon unfairly, since the capability of the Nintendo Switch allowed Game Freak to do a lot more with its story. I do believe he was an incredible character, giving us our starter and constantly encouraging us to grow stronger so we could eventually challenge him. In a league that requires endorsement to participate, we would never have been able to attempt the gym challenge without his approval. He plays a large role in the postgame, creating the battle tower and becoming the chairman. So far, however, we haven't been able to see him outside of his own game, which I use as a basis for the jump from A to S rank. A. It's hard to rank Red as the Pokemon champion of the Indigo League for just a short time. We have more to talk about concerning his journey to becoming the champion as opposed to what he accomplished as the champion. He has a nasty team, being the strongest trainer to battle in the original Generation 2 games. Eventually, he battles in the Battle Tower and World Tournament, but as a trainer, not a champion. C. Steven is the champion of the Hoenn League in Sapphire and Ruby. He frequently travels the region looking for rare stones and is a very powerful trainer. He appears frequently in Ruby and Sapphire, assisting the player or calling upon the player to assist him at various points throughout the game. He manages to hide his identity as the champion for the entire game until we battle him. He specializes in the steel type, and his team is as formidable as metal itself. He also appears in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, giving the player a Hoenn starter among other things. He has an expanded role in Emerald, and a decent role in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, even appearing in the World Tournament in Black 2 and White 2. I dare say he ranks a low S. Wallace is the champion of the Hoenn League in Emerald. He has a slightly larger role than he does in Sapphire and Ruby, guiding us to the Sky Pillar and opening it before being revealed as the champion once we make it past the Elite Four. I compare him to Iris in Black and White 2. C. Mustard. Mustard was the champion of the Galar region for almost 20 years, a longer tenure than any other champion in the history of Pokemon. The only reason he lost his title was due to the death of his Pokemon. After vacating his position as champion, he traveled around the world, eventually buying an island and using it to teach people about Pokemon battles. While not having a large role in the game, being the longest reigning champion counts for something. B. I hope you enjoyed this tier list, and if you didn't, thanks for wasting your time. Did you agree with my rankings? Any hot takes? Let me know in the comments. I look forward to making more of these in the future. Until then, stay safe and good luck.